Hey guys, welcome back to another comic book review here on Toned In Entertainment. Now last month in issue number 1, the Fantastic Four thought they were dealing with a meteor on a collision course with Earth, but it ended up being the Silver Surfer who brought a grim message that Galactus was no more. What shocks and surprises will this issue have? Well, let's get on with the review of Fantastic Four Antithesis Issue number 2. Now first off, the art in this issue, I'm definitely loving it. From a great full page of Galactus seeing devouring planets to 2-page action spreads, it really brings me into this world. Throughout this issue, we get to learn just how Galactus' fate had been sealed. That there's a force out there, as the Silver Surfer describes him as, the Antithesis, that just wasn't able to battle Galactus, but bested him. This Antithesis took the mortal of Galactus, known as Galan, and banished his mere mortal self into the negative zone. And I'm on board with the Thing here, as he says he doesn't see a downside to an entity that devours planets being thrown out like yesterday's trash. But Silver Surfer lets us into why this situation is even worse. That the Antithesis is now creating an entire solar system of soldiers that are spreading his corruptive forces across the universe, and their next stop is Earth. While each member of the Fantastic Four has their own opinions on who and how they should handle this situation, they come to an agreement that teamwork with the Silver Surfer at their side is the best plan of action. Now at first, things seem to be smooth as they're able to rescue Galan with ease, but upon their escape, well, they have to deal with a nihilist, even though they thought they had rid themselves of this pest just earlier in the day in the battle they had on Earth in issue number 1. And for our heroes, dealing with a nihilist on his turf as they are now inside an entire separate universe will not go well, as they find themselves hanging on for dear life before finding themselves inside Galactus' starship. Now on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Fantastic Four Antithesis issue number 2 an 8.5 out of 10. From the story by Mark Waid and Neil Adams to the ink by Mark Farmer and color by Laura Martin, the best way I can describe this series so far is fun. It's a simple story that doesn't take itself too serious, and at the same time, it's a ride that I'm willing to jump on the Silver Surfer's board and continue on to see the predicament that the Surfer and the Fantastic Four have found themselves in the end of this issue. Now for those of you who have been keeping up with this series, what have you guys thought so far? And if you haven't, definitely give this one a shot. I think you guys will have a lot of fun with this series. Now guys, if you like comic book reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.